Hello students, this is assistance on one way to set up Google Drive. You might know about this, you might not, and again, it is just one way. So go ahead and open up your iPad, and I am using a mouse today, which you probably will not have, but I wanted to use the mouse so you could see what I'm clicking on. So I've got quite a few things down here on my dock, and I'm going to go in first via ClassLink and show you that I put my Google Drive into stuff that I use daily. So I'm going to select my Google Drive, and it is hoped that it will come up. There it is. So there is my drive. And you will notice that I have all kinds of folders that are in numerical order. I've got different colors. So this is one thing that we might suggest that you can do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go down here to the plus sign because I am going to make a new folder. So I'm going to select Create Folder. So it is untitled. So I'm going to call it 1 English, because I'm going to pretend that English is my first class of the day. And of course, yours is going to be different, whatever you think. You can organize this with just your core classes. If you know you are going to do things with your elective classes, you may do that. So notice that it put it right up here at number 1, even though I already had a number 1, but it's going to do it alphabetically. And the E in English comes before the I in Intro to Geography unit. So I'm going to leave that as it is in just a second, and I'm going to click on the plus again, and I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to call this one 2 Math, because I'm going to pretend that my second core or my second hour is math. Again, for you, it would probably be core. So notice that it put it after the 1. So I'm going to rename this one. And to do that on the iPad, so with a mouse, sometimes you can unclick. So I'm going to go to these 3 dots over here, and I'm going to rename, and I'm going to get rid of the 1 in the intro part so that it sends it back down alphabetically. So I'll rename it. So it thinks that this is a 1, but that's okay. We can do that way. So here we go. We've got English and we've got math. So now if I'm looking at my Google Drive, I might want to distinguish between these 2 folders. So I'm going to show you how to change the color of the folder. So if I go back over here to the 3 dots, I am going to change color. And I'm going to pick a color that I really like, and I really like this bright yellow, so I'm going to make that yellow. I want to change math to be something different. I'm going to do that to the 3 dots, change color. I'm going to make math blue, and now I really have a way to distinguish my first and my second core. So this is one way you can set up your Google Drive, and it will do things alphabetically or numerically, and then alphabetically within that. And again, the reason this is first is because it's in there. I'm going to see if I can move that down right down here. So you can see I was able to move that down. It actually subsumed it into another folder, which is fine. But now I've got English and math. This is one way to set up your Google Drive. I hope this helps you on your education journey.